Hi everyone, and welcome back to Crochet by Shawn. Today I want to show you how to do the offset shell stitch and also the offset V-stitch. They're both similar, so we're going to use a 4-ply yarn. I'm going to use a size K hook to do big stitches so you can see. Use whatever yarn and hook you're comfortable with. And we are going to chain 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And this stitch pattern is a 4-stitch repeat. So we've got the 12 for the 4, and you have to do the 13 plus 1 so you can have the finishing stitch on the edge. So we are going to chain 1 for the turning row, and then we are going to single crochet into the back of the second chain from the hook, just like that. And we are going to skip the next stitch and do 3 double crochet in the back bump of the next stitch. So there is 1, 2, and 3. And the reason we skip 1 stitch is because we have 3 stitches here. You want to keep your stitch number even. So we have this one that takes up the space here. That one replaces that. So we're going to skip the next one because we have the extra here. And then we're going to single crochet in the next one. So we're going to skip 1 and then do 3 double crochet in the next one. And the 3 double crochets we're doing for a shell is called a closed shell. So we're going to skip the next one and do a single in the next one. Skip 1 and do 3 double crochet in the next one. One, 2, and 3. We're going to skip 1, and in the last one we're going to do a single crochet. And you can see your shell pattern forming. So since we ended on a single crochet, we need to do a double. So we are going to chain 3, because this is the offset part, but we need to make a half shell because we have to have something to do the single crochet in on top. So we need to do another double crochet in there. We're going to skip the next stitch and go into the top. If you look, the 1, 2, 3, the middle on top is your peak, and that's where you're going to do your single crochet. You're going to skip the next one, and then you're going to go down into the valley where the single crochet is, and you're going to do 3 double crochet there. So 1, 2, 3. Skip the next stitch. We'll go up into the peak and do our single crochet. Skip the next one, go down into the valley and do 3 doubles. Then we skip the next one, go up into the peak, do your single crochet, skip the next one, and because we ended with a single crochet on this side, this is what we have down here, we have to do another half shell, so we need to do 2 double crochets for that in that same stitch. Okay, you can see more how your shell is forming. An offset is just one's here, and they'll sit on top of each other that way. So we ended with a double crochet. We're going to chain 1 to do a single crochet into that same spot and into the valley. Now we're going to do a V-stitch. It's an open shell. You're going to double crochet 1, then you're going to chain 1, and then you will double crochet another. And that is your open shell. So we skip the next stitch, go up into the peak, and do a single. Skip the next stitch, go down into the valley and do 3, nope, sorry, we're doing a V-stitch. 1 double, 1 chain, 1 double, Skip next stitch, up into the peak, we'll do the single crochet. Skip the next stitch, down into the valley, we'll do 1 double, 1 chain, 1 double for the V-stitch. And since we ended with the 2 double over here, we just do our single for there. And you can see the open shell. And it's really easy to go back across. So since we ended with single, we need to chain 3 for our double. And we have to do the half double crochet, or the half shell, I mean. So we're going to skip the stitch, and in that chain space is where you do your single crochet. So you skip a stitch, go back down into the valley, do 1 double, 1 chain, and 1 double. And into the chain space is where you're going to do the single. Skip that next one, go back down to the valley, do 1 double, 1 chain, and 1 double. And then we'll do the single crochet in that chain space. And since we ended with a single, we needed to do 2 double crochet for a half shell. And you can see the lacier look that it gives with the open shell, if you decide to use that for a pattern. But that's all there is to it. Thanks so much for joining us today. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like us. And we'll see you next time when we do the inline shell stitch. Thanks. Bye.